Stop scrolling, just listen for a moment. Have you ever been so deeply attached to someone that you couldn't stop thinking about them? You feel like they are your soulmate, the one written for you by Allah. But here's the question, are these feelings truly from Allah? Or are they just a test of your desires? Many people mistake attachment for divine guidance, but not every person who enters your life is meant to stay. Sometimes they are sent as a test to see if you will control your heart or let your heart control you. So how do you know if your feelings are from Allah or just your desires leading you astray? Love is a beautiful thing, but love, when placed in the wrong hands, can also be your greatest trial. Some people enter your life and suddenly they become your everything. Your heart beats for them, your mind is consumed by thoughts of them, and their presence determines your happiness. But have you ever stopped and asked yourself, where is Allah in all of this? Because true love should never take you away from the one who created it. How many times have we seen people fall into the trap of their desires? They think, this person is the one for me, only to later realize that the relationship pulled them further away from Allah. Their salah became delayed, their focus on the deen weakened, their heart became more attached to a person than to the one who created that person. And what happens when that person leaves? Their entire world crumbles. They feel empty, lost and broken. Because their happiness was never in Allah, it was in someone temporary. Allah warns us in the Quran. Do people think that they will be left alone because they say, we believe and will not be tested? Surah Al-Ankabut 29:2. And the Prophet said, the most beloved places to Allah are the mosques and the most hated places to Allah are the markets. Sahih Muslim. Why? Because the marketplace is where dunya consumes you. And for some people, love is like that marketplace. It consumes them so much that they forget about Allah. Have you ever wondered why some relationships feel like an endless struggle? You try to hold on to them, but no matter what you do, things keep falling apart. Maybe it's because Allah is protecting you from something you don't see. Maybe it's because the person you are chasing is not written for you. But what if I told you that the person Allah truly wants for you will never lead you away from Him? Think about it. Allah is Al-Wadud, the most loving. Would He write someone for you who constantly distracts you from Him? No. The right person will remind you of your salah, push you to do good, and bring you closer to Jannah. If they are pulling you away, that's not love from Allah, that's a test. Allah says in the Quran, perhaps you dislike something while it is good for you, and perhaps you love something while it is bad for you, and Allah knows while you do not know. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:216. Ask yourself, does this person bring me closer to Allah? Do I feel more at peace with my faith because of them? Am I making halal choices, or am I constantly struggling with guilt? If the answer is no, then maybe, just maybe, your heart is chasing something that is not meant for you. And let me tell you something, true love is not found in haram relationships. True love is found in obedience to Allah. If your love is pure, it will wait for the right time. It will wait for halal. It will wait for marriage. Because real love is built on patience, respect, and the fear of Allah. If you are struggling with attachment to someone, I want you to know this. Allah knows your heart better than you do. He knows the love you carry, the pain you feel, and the heartbreak you're trying to heal from. But you must trust Him. You must believe that if someone is meant for you, nothing in this world will keep them away. And if someone is not meant for you, no amount of love, effort, or dua can change that. Allah reminds us, and whoever puts their trust in Allah, He is sufficient for them. Surah At-Talaq 65:3. So let go. Let go of what is temporary and hold on to what is eternal. Let go of what is distracting you from Allah and trust that He will replace it with something better. Because Allah never takes without giving something greater in return. And if you're feeling heartbroken because someone left, remember this. Sometimes Allah removes people not to punish you, but to protect you, to clear the path for someone better. Your heart is a sacred place. Be careful who you let inside. If you truly want love that lasts, love Allah first, and He will send you someone who loves Him too. If this message touched your heart, then don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who needs to hear it.